Oh, man. All right. We'll do it live. Shit. It's been a while.
It has been. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you, too.
We're back.
We are back.
Same location this time.
Same
That's
location.
Parts unknown.
Pots unknown. And it's the holidays. You in the holiday spirit?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I always like Christmas a little bit until I have to do everything for 2 straight days, and then I don't want to do it anymore. But
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah, but this part, I like the gift giving. I like that part. I like the idea of it more than the practice of it. I guess
I like the gift giving as well.
Yeah.
It's just, Danny, you got to stop being an idiot and buy the gifts.
a little earlier, right? Yeah.
I do it every year. It doesn't matter. I can't help myself. It's like 3 days before Christmas.
And then you always say,
I don't have a gift. I haven't bought a single gift.
yeah, so you got some.
What
Amazon.
is today? The 20th?
yeah, you
We're
got
recording
some
on
Amazon
Saturday
today.
night, the 20th. I have not bought one Christmas present. And this is just every year. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Beginning of December, I will say, this year's going to be different. Is it different? It's not. And I know, I messaged my niece today, what do you want for Christmas? Now, I was with them 2 weeks ago. I could have asked them then. I didn't. Because it sneaks up on you every year. At least it does for me. And I know I'm going to go on Amazon. I'm going to try to buy what they want. And it's going to say, won't arrive till after Christmas.
Yeah. New Year's Day. You're like, fuck.
And then what am I going to do? Then I'm searching different websites. Next thing you know, I got the Chinese version coming in.
Yeah.
It's not even the real version of what they want.
You gotta
right?
build it yourself.
Yeah, it's silly stuff. But I don't know. I don't find myself to really be in the holiday spirit
I get
a lot. I used to be. When I was real young, I used to love it. But as you get older, and it has nothing to do with religious beliefs. I'm a Christian, that's there. It's the Christmas thing, the songs and the tree and
You don't like that stuff? See, I like
the lights.
I like the lights. I like the movies.
I don't have a single Christmas decoration in my apartment, and I haven't for a long time.
Oh wow. We have 1 big tree and then 3 little trees within the first floor and second floor. Yeah. So we got a bunch of Christmas spirit.
You have a lot of Christmas spirit.
That's really why we couldn't record there today. My entire living room where we usually record is filled with presents. I have I can get to the couch. That's about it.
Well, we're also setting up for some future
Of course,
shows,
too, yeah.
some big things happening. I let you getting away from the holiday spirit that you're in, and I'm not. I did let you listen to some of
What's happening?
what I'm working on, what I've been working on. And you surprised me a little bit because I didn't know how you were going to react.
Okay, I'm sorry if it was negative.
No, it was great.
I didn't. Yeah.
No, your reaction was great because I think that's the
I
hardest.
can't tell a lie. I just have to tell you how I feel right there.
All right, that's the hardest part for me with this project, and I know for people, they might not really know because I haven't really opened up and told people. I've teased it on Instagram, on TikTok.
Oh, you're TikToking.
I'm TikToking a little bit.
All right, I like that.
I'm mixing it up. I'm out there, but I'm replicating my Instagram on
Yeah,
TikTok.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely things I'm going to do when it comes to the promotion of this project that I'm working on TikTok that could be...
Because I think it's perfect for TikTok.
I think some live streaming. Some of what I showed you, I could live stream some of that.
Yeah.
And I could maybe get a little buzz going on there.
I think that's actually a good place for it.
I think it is too. Well, that's why I jumped on there.
Yeah.
And I basically just duplicated a lot of the most recent content from Instagram onto TikTok. I wouldn't consider myself a TikToker.
You never know.
But I do find myself
watching. You got to start somewhere.
But you're right. You do got to start somewhere. I do find myself watching TikToks, scrolling through, getting caught up in it. But it's definitely a place that I'm going to use. Yeah. I'm going to use TikTok to promote this. And again, I haven't really told people what's going on. I've just teased it on TikTok. I've teased it on Instagram. This next project, and I'm still going to continue to tease. I don't think I'm going to even sit here and tell you exactly what it is. I might have mentioned it maybe on this show. I don't know.
No, I don't think not really specific.
I kind of teased it on Twitter, on X, because there was somebody that put something out there very eerily similar at a very suspicious time where I was like, okay.
It was pretty weird.
It's very weird.
It was weird.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. Well, I just know, too, there's a lot of people that don't like to acknowledge me publicly and don't like to share the spotlight with me. But I know for a fact that
they might be checking in every once in a while.
I know for a fact that they check in because these are people that I've communicated with in the past. And
it's also like too close. It's too much of a coincidence. So it's like someone...
I believe in coincidences, but this was a little... You said this was too close to the nose, and I said, yeah, I think it is too. I think it's a little fucked up, if you ask me. So I keep things close to the vest, but I maybe teased it because of I had a couple rants on X about this.
Okay.
So maybe like people can put 2 and 2 together because I do put a couple emojis on there. I don't know if people put 2 and 2 together. I have no idea what people know and what they don't about me, and I really don't care. I'm very this is kind of a secret project, but there are some things I've leaked out. You listened and saw some of the things that I've been working on this project, and I asked you what you thought, your honest opinion, and I'm surprised to tell the world.
How did I say it? I think I said
how you felt.
Something that I could have heard, that I could have already imagined hearing.
Yeah, but you described it in a way. You said, I'm blown away.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
I
you
was
said.
blown away. Yeah. Okay. But because I've done a lot in music, and usually when someone sits you down and say, hey, listen to my music, it's pretty fucking rough most of the time.
All right. So you just kind of gave it away a little bit. But
I think they know it's
going to get out there. It's going to get out there. But we don't have to get...
It's not just music, though. Like,
we don't have to get into any more detail.
That's actually not like a good way to describe it either.
No, it's not just music. Like, you're right.
But like
But that is definitely a category in this project. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you listened to some things that I put together.
Yeah.
And your direct quote was, I asked you, what's
your
honest opinion of it? And you said, honestly, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
And that was an honest opinion, right?
Oh, it definitely was. The thing is, like, I think more of what I said, I could imagine hearing it already. I could already imagine seeing it. I can imagine hearing it.
Meaning what? Like what I gave you could imagine that's on the radio, or that's like,
or no, I'm turning on
Spotify.
Yeah, I'm turning on something, and it's involved in a marketing thing, something like it's just like there was two things specifically that were like really
2 tracks specifically.
That were like to me ready right now.
Yeah, I think they're ready. A lot of stuff's ready. It's just putting the whole thing together into one major project. There are a lot of other pieces that need to fall into place. There are a lot of high-profile people that are involved and more that could potentially be involved. So, and again, it's a very, and I said this on the last show, it's a deeply personal project. I know that's very vague as well, because I'm not really explaining the whole thing and the background behind it, but I'm spending a lot of time on it, and it definitely means a lot. And when I go all in on something, I go all in on it, as people should fucking know with my career. That's just what I do. And so that's coming along. But this is my workspace, and this is where we're now recording this podcast, and we do have a lot to talk about. I think that, let's just get into it. Enough about the holidays, enough about my project. I don't have any other crazy story to open the show with today. Just everything is just, all the weird stuff that happens to me is just so normal that I don't even...
It's still happening.
Normal to me that I just don't even feel the need to get into it anymore. But I want to talk about, and we were going to record this yesterday on Friday, and we didn't because I was like, well, let's live stream the Jake Paul fight. And then we were like, that might not happen till like 1 a.m. Like, maybe we won't do it, right? And they actually fought at like 11.
Yeah, it was like
it was early.
11:20.
I was a little surprised how early it was, actually. Because I think some of his other fights, like was the Tyson fight not till like 12:31?
I think usually they're later. I don't remember what time.
Right? I think they've
11 was early.
11 was early.
Because I missed the walkouts. Because I was like...
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was like half-ass in and out paying attention. I actually missed the walkouts.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, I think Jake Paul... So let's just get into it. I think Jake Paul got blown up in the walkout. Because that whole fight for him, the reason he lost, I don't think it was because he was overmatched. I didn't see that at all. I thought Jake Paul lost the fight because his cardio went to shit. He had rubber legs in like the third, fourth round. That's why he was falling. He was like, he was looking at his legs almost. That's why when the nut shot, that wasn't a nut shot.
No, there was no nut shot.
No, he was,
and he pulled up.
He was gassed. He got blown up, going nuts in the entrance.
I don't disagree with that because I only saw clips of that after, but I also think he's just too heavy. He's not supposed to be 225. He's not a heavyweight. He even said that after. He's going to go back down to cruiserweight, where it's where he should be. He's outmatched. See, I disagree with you there. I think he was just like flat out outmatched. Like it wasn't even.
Well, wait, you mean outmatched? Like I don't think he got outboxed.
He didn't get outboxed, but every time he got hit, he realized he was in there with like a different animal. He was in there with a real professional boxer.
Yeah, well, here's the deal.
Power, a 260-pound man's power. It's a different thing. Like
yeah, it is. But I think one thing that Jake Paul thought he was going to do was dance around and last long enough to the point where Anthony Joshua's power would be somewhat lost in the later rounds.
Yeah,
in the 6th, 7th, 8th rounds.
And that is what happened.
But here's the problem. Jake Paul couldn't stand on his 2 feet.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't just the entrance that he got blown up on. I can't even imagine, like, what's going through your body just getting ready in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, the energy that...
He deserves so much credit, in my opinion.
The energy that you're like, using, just getting hyped up for the fight, knowing that... Look, and I know he's confident in himself and his own abilities, obviously, but he's also got to be he's somewhat of a realist with the fact that he's about to step in now with Anthony Joshua. Like, this is a different piece. This was a different level for him. It was the level that everybody wanted to see him fight at, to be like, oh, when are you going to fight somebody real? Or when is this not going to be a scam? Now, there's still people that just don't like him.
Yeah.
And they're going to continue to come out and go... And they're doing it right now. Like, you go on social media, everybody thinks that was somehow some type of fake fight.
Yeah. So I don't buy that.
And but you know what? You know why they say that? They say that because it did look a little sketchy with regards to Joshua wasn't like attacking him and like he never pounced. But here's why. And people do not want to get into this. The risk for Anthony Joshua to try to pounce was so much greater than any reward. Because whether Joshua knocked him out in the 2nd round or the 7th or 8th, it didn't matter. It would be a knockout. But he knows he's fighting a smaller guy. Jake Paul, the strategy was to be quick. Jake Paul's quick. He can be a good defensive boxer and get out of the way. But he also has power. Like, he can catch you.
Oh, he's legit.
He's seen it.
Yeah.
And the last thing Anthony Joshua wanted was to get caught with something and get completely embarrassed.
Yeah.
So the risk to like attack him.
He had everything to lose.
Yeah. So
Paul had nothing.
So
to
he
lose.
had to be careful. Joshua had to be careful in this fight.
Yeah.
Way more than people wanted to say.
He's also not a technician. Like, he's a knockout artist too. Like, so he's not like this guy that can like pounce on you. He's going to wait for his moment. And he's going to try to kill you. That's what he's going to do over and over.
And look, I mean, you watch that Ruiz fight. He's got a couple, I don't want to say he's soft, Anthony Joshua, but he's not like the biggest, baddest, toughest heavyweight we've ever seen.
He can be,
like
he's mortal. They're all mortal.
And again,
But again, like, it's different of a heavyweight fighting a heavyweight, and then a guy who had to get up to 225.
Yeah, but Jake Paul has power. Anthony Joshua knows that. So, like,
it's just different weight, though. It's
sure, but I think I'm trying to explain why Anthony Joshua didn't just pounce on him and annihilate him. You know, people are saying, "Oh, the fight was rigged. Anthony Joshua didn't really go at him at all." It's like, no, there's a reason for that. Because if he attacked him and he got caught with one, because Jake Paul's smaller than the guys he usually fights, he's quicker than the guy he usually fights, and given those attributes, Jake Paul also is a little more powerful than smaller, quicker guys. So, like,
definitely,
Jake Paul's a much better fighter and boxer than anyone on the internet's going to give him credit for.
And just the balls to step in there.
Sure.
It's crazy.
He could have got knocked out in the first round. Jake Paul won the night just by walking to the ring. just by going to the ring, just by making it to the fight, not having to pull out for some crazy reason that some people thought he was gonna. They thought this was just a joke. This fight really wasn't gonna happen. Well,
but the only part I disagree with you is I think when he got in there, he knew he was outmatched and just was like, I have to. All I can do is dance. I can throw a couple of two things. I guess. Because he also picked the size of the ring. The ring was a little bit bigger so he could run. Like, it was all set up. He's a smart man. Like, he set it up for his best case scenario. But I think when he got in there, it was just a whole different thing as soon as he got in there.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, you look at, the analysis of the fight going in, like, yeah, he's outmatched.
Yeah.
It's a heavyweight going up against Jake Paul. Like, I get it. He's outmatched, tail of the tape, he's outmatched.
Yeah.
But when they were in the ring, because Anthony Joshua did have to be a little careful to not risk getting caught with one and getting completely embarrassed, Jake Paul was, in my opinion, was not outmatched during the fight. I don't think he was outmatched during the fight. Going in, tail of the tape, yeah, he's outmatched.
Yeah.
But I don't think it...
Yeah,
I think the only reason it ended up going down the way it went down is because Jake Paul had rubber legs by the second round. He couldn't stand up. He couldn't dance around the way he even wanted to in the third or the fourth. Yeah. He had to hold on to him. He had to try to drag him to the ground. He had to pretend that he got hit in the nuts. He's asking the ref, how much time do I got? He was gassed. Yeah. Dude, he got blown up on the way to the ring. He got blown up, getting jacked up for the fight in the locker room.
Definitely. And we've seen that happen before. That happens.
I mean, we use that term a lot in the pro wrestling world. These guys get blown up.
Just blow it out. Yeah,
guys will talk about that all the time. We're going to get to some pro wrestling, too, because there's a lot of things I don't like what they're doing. A lot of things I don't like. We got to talk about John Cena's last match as well. We'll get to that. But we're opening here with Jake Paul. And I think, I'm a Jake Paul supporter. I support Logan Paul in the WWE.
Yeah, I love Logan Paul in his brother's corner, though, just chirping the whole
yelling.
time.
And it almost like they set up a spot specifically so that he could yell at Anthony Joshua. Like, that's exactly what they did. Because this was a Jake Paul production, MVP Productions.
Yeah.
So they set that up on purpose, which is great. But I tweeted this out going in. The last time I was this excited for a fight was Triple G Canelo.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you're all in. See, I'm kind of on the other side. I'm like,
well, you're a UFC guy. You're an MMA guy. I'm not an MMA guy.
But I'm also I love all these influencer fights. But this was the one I was like, I don't know if I need to see more of these now.
Yeah, but I don't even. Yeah, but I don't. I'm not going into Jake Paul fights calling it influencer fights.
So you've completely crossed over.
He's a professional boxer.
I could see that,
and I feel like he's been one for a little bit. I just see the attempt. I think go down to cruiserweight and then try to get ranked. Yeah,
That's
but
his next thing.
He's knocking out MMA guys. Okay, and I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
but it's not like he's stepping in the ring with some of these streamer fucking dickheads.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right about that.
He's fighting actual people who get into fights and make millions of dollars doing it for a living.
But he's got to play the game, though. Like, you got to,
you just got in the ring with Anthony Joshua. How much more of the game can you play?
Become a cruiserweight, get ranked. Do it regular. Don't do this show anymore. I want to see, real things now. I want to see you go, fight.
You don't think he will?
Fight the number 10 guy.
You don't think he will?
Guy.
Yeah, but do you?
I think he's going to set up another super fight like this with some other guy who wants a paycheck. Probably, maybe Canelo even. Who knows?
That fight might be better, though.
It might be better, but it's what's the end of this?
You think that if he fought a cruiserweight who was ranked number 5 in the world, that guy would just light him up?
No, I don't think that at all. I want to see it, though. I want to see you not in your fight for the WBC. Don't even fight in your thing that you've created. Go and fight somewhere else. Go win a belt. Win someone else's belt. Bring it back to your organization. Do it that way. That's what.
Well, he's gonna go. He said he's gonna go for a belt.
That's what you got to do.
He also said he wanted Canelo. Yeah. Now that's probably a bad idea. Yeah. Canelo, that's a bad idea.
Well, but it's a good time to get Canelo. He is at
I'd wait
it's
another.
the last
I'd
days.
wait another couple of years.
Yeah, I'd wait 2 more years. Right?
I'd wait a couple more years for Canelo.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
And that's not disrespect. That's just the ultimate praise for Canelo, right? But hey, Canelo did it with Triple G. Canelo ducked Triple G for the longest time.
Yeah. They all plenty of these guys do that.
That's
too.
what happens.
That's one of the problems with boxing, really. But
they just wait and they wait and they wait. There's fights we never saw because of that wait, right? That we wanted to see. I actually never thought we'd see Canelo Triple G. So when it did happen and happened multiple times, it's just that, and you can make the argument during those fights that Triple G won.
Yep.
But that's neither here nor there. To me, Jake Paul won the night just by being able to show up and get in the ring.
I agree.
And it was not rigged. And anybody who says it was rigged,
it doesn't make sense.
or anybody who says that like Joshua held back on purpose because there was an agreement, there's no way.
I know. It's just I didn't see anything that leads me to believe that. You know what I mean?
No.
It's just that was a fight. He couldn't get him early on, probably because of what you said, because his legs were fresher. That's probably a good point why he could evade him for so long. But
but again, I also
but
think
it was inevitable.
Joshua didn't want to.
Don't you think it was inevitable like that? It was going to end exactly like that. First round, 6th round, whatever.
Well,
round.
I put it this way: I put money on Jake Paul.
Well, this is
to win.
This
money
is what
money.
I was going to say.
I put money on Jake
when
Paul.
I knew he was going to lose. I knew he was going to lose.
I lost money last night,
when I
Paul.
saw Drake put money on him, I'm like, yeah, he's
Wait, who
gonna
did
lose.
Drake put money on?
On Jake Paul.
Did he?
Yeah. And if you want to know who's going to lose a fight,
but
he put $200K.
Why? Does Drake not win his bets?
Never.
Oh, really?
Never. He's always on the wrong side.
No shit.
Yeah.
What does he bet? He bets with
He always
cryptocurrency, though. He doesn't bet with.
That's the thing. Like he's got so much money. He's always betting. He's always going to take the good bet, even if you look at like the actual matchup, it's not a good bet. But he's looking at the money. Like it's like if he won, I can't imagine what that payout would have been. It was big. Nobody was putting money on Jake Paul.
I got it at what was it? Plus 1,800.
All right, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. What was it the other way?
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking that.
It's got to be
I go
it's gotta
Jake
be
Paul's
nothing,
win. I go
right?
there's going to be a decision. Jake Paul's going to win this.
Yeah.
That's what I thought would happen. And you know what? If he didn't get blown up with the cardio, I honestly think we could have seen that because there were a couple shots that he hit him with.
Well, it doesn't even matter at that point. If Joshua doesn't knock him out within the allotted time, Joshua loses. That's a loss, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, for the diehard boxing fans,
I know that, but
that can't stand Jake Paul and they don't know why Joshua's taking this fight and they think Joshua is not attacking him and knocking him out in the second round because they think there's an agreement where he's going to take it easy on him. It's like, no, he's not taking it easy on him. He's just not risking getting caught with one and getting completely embarrassed. Because you know what's more embarrassing for Anthony Joshua if he lost a decision? Getting caught with one and getting knocked out in the second round. That's more embarrassing. So, like, the risk
if
was...
that happened, Jake Paul's going to be our future president. For real. Like, that would have been like, this is too much. Like, this guy is the guy. We got to
I was rooting for it. I had money on him.
Like, you are the guy.
I was rooting for it.
How old is he? Do you know his age?
Who,
like,
Jake Paul?
Yeah, he's like 27.
I think he's like 28,
right?
29.
Young kid still. Wild.
I mean,
I don't know how you can hate them. I'm still I'm a little over this kind of boxing style, but I don't know.
I know why people hate the Pauls. I know why they hate them. Because people are just jealous fucking assholes.
Yeah.
That's why.
Those are goofy people, though. Do you know what I mean?
But
Like,
look,
those are goofballs.
I will say this.
Because if you don't like them, you just ignore them.
They don't do themselves any favors. Like, I get it.
Well, they got the WWE
But that's part of what they do.
Yeah, they got the WWE.
Like, when you take a step back and go, oh, okay, this is what's made them so successful. Now, there's some real fucking idiots out there in the streaming world that I would like to slap the shit out of, right? But, you know, the Pauls are a little more professional, shall we say, at this stage of their entertainment lifestyles than some of these other kids. Like,
yeah.
And just to do the things they're doing, like they're getting in the ring, like Logan Paul getting in the ring with Floyd Mayweather.
If Logan Paul keeps up what he's doing in WWE, he's a top 25 guy of all time. Like, he's like absolutely
He's so
great.
good.
Like, it's crazy.
And I'm hoping, one day I will be his hype man. One day I will be the third Paul brother.
That'd be so great. That'd be
Okay?
amazing.
It's going to happen.
You could
I've already messaged
You do
him
look
about
enough
it.
a lot. Like
I've already messaged him about it.
That's great.
I
like that.
And that will happen. But yeah, Logan Paul's great in the WWE.
Yeah, there's no argument.
I think Jake Paul will end up going to the WWE one day too.
He should.
They had a masked man recently, a guy in a mask attacking
Yeah.
people, and there was some people who said it's Jake Paul. And it wasn't. It was Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah. All right, let's get into the real stuff. WWE, John Cena's last match.
You're peeking just a tiny bit on your
I'm
mic.
peeking?
Yeah, you're hitting a little red.
Really?
Yeah.
I am hitting red. That's weird. What happened?
I think you just got it. The spirit. You got the spirit.
I did. No, should I turn my volume down?
Yeah, just a little bit.
We good?
It looks better to
We
me.
good?
Yeah.
Mic check. I'm also moving the mic around like an asshole. No, it is peaking. I am peaking. But I'm not peaking on the system.
Okay,
that
so
we're
you might be
recording
fine
on.
with that then.
So I think we should be good.
Yeah.
Mic check 1, 2.
My bad. I'm just like.
No, you're good. We're working with new equipment. We have a new studio space here for the time being. And yeah, let's get into the John Cena situation. His final match. It happened. It didn't go down the way I thought.
No, and your way was better in my opinion, but
With The
it's
Rock
fine. Yeah.
showing up, I thought The Rock
it
would
needed a
show
real
up at the
ending
end.
for me. It needed an ending.
Well, I'm not mad with the way it ended. I'm not mad with the way it ended. I thought there could have been
I
some
agree.
more with The Rock and the whole heel turn storyline. And as
'cause
it
it would've
turns
just-
out, that was like a whole nothing.
Yeah, because it would have
Which-
validated the
which I
beginning.
hate.
It would have validated the beginning. If you had The Rock at the end, it would have
Yeah.
validated the beginning. It would have made the whole thing make more sense to
Yep.
me.
And I just thought that retiring on Saturday night's main event was just a weird thing to do. But when you see it happen
Yeah.
and the way it happens, he taps out to Gunther
To the smile, too.
with the little smile.
I love the smile. I don't know why people are,
I don't.
I think it's perfect.
It doesn't matter whether he was smiling or whether he was.
I think it's so perfect. It's him. It's his. He's a great storyteller.
He tapped out.
We're gonna miss him.
He tapped out. That's it. I mean, I don't even want to read it. See, here's the problem, though. And look, we're guilty of this sometimes. Like, we want the peek behind the curtain, right? And every once in a while, it's cool to go there. It's cool to get the.
I hate it, but
right?
yeah,
But
keep going.
no. I'm with you. Let me finish. Every once in a while, like we do it, like it's cool. Like you pull the curtain back, like, oh, was that real? Like, was that a shoot? Was that a work? But the WWE, and I do think this is going to come back to bite them in the ass at some point, because as a fan for myself, it's starting to affect the way I look at the product now, because there is now way too much pulling back the curtain. They have almost completely abandoned kayfabe
it's gone.
outside of when the red light is on and the live show is going. And that is wrong.
It's horrible.
And you would think, look, I am a Triple H supporter. I don't want to see him leave that role. I think you need a guy like that running that show, this company, given his history. I mean, given the family that he's in, and I'm a Vince McMahon guy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a Vince McMahon guy. I don't care who knows it. But Vince built this. This would never be what it is without Vince McMahon. I don't care what anybody tells you that wants to say, oh, but the territories and, NWA. Shut the fuck up. Vince McMahon built this thing that we all love right now. And we only love it because of Vince. And so Triple H, like he's in the family. Like that's the guy you want in that spot if you're a WWE fan, in my opinion, if you're a pro wrestling fan. So I'm a Triple H supporter. But he's kind of the last guy I thought that would take it to this extreme, the pulling back of the curtain. Like they've taken it to a new extreme. Like the John Cena, Cody Rhodes interview.
Yeah.
I hated that shit. I mean, I not only hate it because professional wrestlers don't want someone like me in their industry, because I didn't put in my time and I'm not a professional wrestler. And yet every single professional wrestler decides to go out and start their own podcast. Wow. Must be nice, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
It is a good
and
point.
then Logan Paul starts using that. That's my fucking line. Okay? I invented podcasting. And now professional wrestlers, every single one of them, future, current, former, they all get their own shows in my world. And you're telling me I don't belong in your world? Please. But the Cody Rhodes, John Cena podcast, man.
I couldn't listen to it, but I
saw clips on Twitter. I didn't listen to it. I saw clips on Twitter, and I saw enough clips on Twitter to know I am not listening to that. Because this is way too much. And even Cena, like, that pisses me off. Like, he's a great storyteller. Okay, I agree. He's a great storyteller. But 2 days after you tell the fucking story, you're then talking about the behind-the-scenes version of the story? I hate it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to, because I just tune all that out. So to me,
don't be that Paul. Don't be that guy. You don't have.
You don't have to watch any of it.
No, dude, don't be that guy.
No,
dude, don't be the guy. There's some dude on Twitter that's doing this. What is his name? He's married to Flair's. Ric Flair's daughter. What's his name?
I don't know, but he's a fat guy.
You know who I'm talking about.
He has a bunch
does shows with everybody.
He has a bunch of like merchandise.
Give me a guy who's doing shows. He's the host of the show, right? And he does like mortgages and some shit. But he's out there on Twitter. He's answering everybody and their mother. Like, why are you even responding to these people? First of all, second of all, cut the shit with the you don't have to watch it if you don't want to.
But you don't, because I don't even like it. Doesn't even exist in my world. Like,
what doesn't exist?
I didn't watch the documentary that they put out because I just don't.
What documentary?
The behind the scenes WrestleMania.
The Unreal series.
Would never watch anything like that.
No, I don't watch it either.
Yeah,
but the fact that I know what's going on,
I just don't care.
The fact that I know they're doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about that.
No, because you see clips and you're like, dude.
I saw him on Rogan. I said, boop, turned it off.
No, but here's what it does. Here's what it does. There are people who, man, you guys. You guys are fucking pissing me off.
You gotta You gotta curate your own world. The storyline he told.
Oh, believe me, I've curated my own world.
The storyline he told was beautiful. The storyline from when he had a negative face behind The Rock, the heel turn back to being good again, to the finish where it's over and he gets to be put down when he gets choked out.
Okay,
it's perfect. It's a perfect story.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
But
why does he have to go talk about how the heel turn fell apart because the Rock? Why are you talking about that?
They all want more Goofy. They all want that accolade. They all want more. But you don't need to give it to them.
Who wants more? Who wants more?
John Cena. Everybody. Every one of these people.
That's what pisses me off about it. They don't understand. Like, they do understand though.
But it's not, they don't care about the business. John Cena is an actor now. Wrestling John Cena is gone, man.
You're making my point.
No, but I'm saying the John Cena I like, the only one I pay attention to, did everything right. Went out right. The new guy, that's someone else's problem. I don't have to watch John Cena.
No, but leading up to it, he was giving interview after interview, and there was stuff he was talking about. Like, there's got to be some type of filter for this shit. Because,
I think
look, I don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. That's fine. We won't. But I know there's a lot of people who do. And what happens is those people, then they're on social media and they're saying all this crazy shit. And then I'm telling you right now.
But you're going to hate this answer. You got to ignore those people too.
No, because they show up, they're booing. Listen to them boo. Yeah. They're yelling at Triple H in the post show.
Yeah.
Which I should be the fucking host of, by the way.
He shouldn't be doing a post show. That's more Kayfabe breaking nonsense, too. The post shows are crazy.
The post shows are crazy, but there's a little something about it that I do like the presentation of it all, where they're trying to be like the NBA on TNT.
This is my bitch
right?
before, though. It's like some of them come out and they stay in character. Other come out and they're not in character at all, and they're telling you everything that happened. That's why I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, but when he does that and he does talk about it, the fans that boo are just in the arena. They kind of like the reaction to Cena tapping.
Yeah, but you know what wrestling fans are, and they always have been. Like,
but it hits low. It gets there's a new extreme to it when everybody's seeing all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
and then like it's just.
You're not wrong with what you're saying, but you're talking about internet culture.
There's just
got to
be a filter on it if you're the WWE. If you're professional
How
wrestling.
do they, though? They can't stop it at this point. They
can stop it.
They've given in too much. It's
no, they can. There's a way. Paul, there's a way. Bring me in. I'll stop it.
The monster is created.
No. There's a way. Because you can use the Unreal. You can do the Unreal series and you can script that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make it look like it's real, but it's still scripted.
Yeah, but now
you can script the real stuff, and I'm putting the finger quotes up if you're listening on Spotify. You can script that shit. You know, not everything. There's just got to be a filter because the business thrives off of kayfabe.
Oh, I agree,
and if it's completely gone, if you've eliminated kayfabe completely one day to the point where you just show up to an arena and you I see a feud. Cody Rhodes does that interview with John Cena, right? And then like a day later, he's like going to Drew McIntyre's house and attacking him. And I'm like, I get it. Listen, I get it. He's not really going to Drew McIntyre's house.
But to me, he is because it's real. That's the whole thing. I like the part. I want to believe.
I can't put this into words to like. When I sit down and watch WWE,
you want to believe. I know what you're saying. You want to.
It's not that I want to believe that Cody Rhodes is actually, breaking into Drew McIntyre's house. It's that I want to live in a world where there's that moment where you're able to what is the phrase? Suspend disbelief.
Yeah.
There's got to be a little something that keeps you going. You know what I mean? And you're just getting rid of that.
Yeah.
They've just completely taken that out of the equation. And that's wrong.
It has more implications.
I think it's wrong.
I agree. And it has more implications too, because you can never tell goofy storylines anymore. You couldn't have a Undertaker dead man.
But why do you think the Wyatt Six isn't working?
Exactly. I mean, it's just 100%. Exactly. That's
I don't even know why.
That's
why
a perfect
are you
example.
even doing that to those poor guys?
It's a perfect example because no one could have you couldn't even have a mystical thing. No mystical.
No.
We used to do all that stuff in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but it doesn't even have to be that extreme. It can just be two guys really not liking each other.
Yeah.
But
or Lita, remember the Edge, Lita, Matt Hardy. We all half-ass believe that what might be really going on there because it was half true.
Yeah.
I agree with you too, but I don't subscribe to any of it. I hated it for so long. The worst community, video game community and wrestling community.
What's going on in the video game community?
Same thing because it's the same people.
Why, what are they doing?
You don't know about that?
I have no idea. I'm not in the video game community.
Video games, it's all over. AI, the price of everything went up because you can't buy RAM anymore, so everything costs too much. Everyone's out to get everyone. But it's the same people. It's just constant whining. It's just constant. It's the same exact people.
Oh, so you know what? That makes me feel so much better. I didn't know there was a video game community.
Oh, it's the same people. It's 100%. It's 100%.
So I beat out the video game people for a PlayStation 5 during the beginning of COVID.
Oh yeah. Because
Did I even tell you the story?
No.
Oh, it's a good story.
I got an Xbox doing the same thing though.
But do
you remember that? How hard it was to get it?
Dude, well, this was the beginning of COVID. I want to say it was right there in the spring, early summer of 2020. And you're home and you're locked into your house.
Oh yeah. It was the perfect time.
And I kept watching YouTube videos of here's tips on how to get a PS5. And I'm like, oh, all right. No, I didn't even want a PS5. I needed to win something.
You wanted to do something. Yeah.
I needed some type of victory in life. So it was every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 a.m. Go on the Target. You got to go to the Target app. And you have to refresh on some part of the Target app on your iPhone. And they only release 6 on the third Thursday of every month.
I remember, yeah.
But every Tuesday, Thursday, you could try to get it for the next one. And I was doing it every morning. I set my alarm 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm ready. I'm refreshing. I don't even want PS5. I don't even know.
It could have been anything. You just wanted.
I needed a win.
Yeah.
And I got it. I was I thought it glitched out. I'm like, oh no, I got it. And like my payment went through because you have to have your payment already on the app, like ready to go. You just hit, you got to do it quick.
Yeah.
And I got it. I got a PS5 and it made me go to Braintree, the Target in Braintree. So I show up, I go to like, you walk in to the right. It's like, they got the Starbucks and the will call or whatever they do.
Yeah.
Layaway, is that a thing still? They do layaway?
Yeah, it's like the pickup thing.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Layaway, yeah. Remember the layaway?
Yeah, yeah.
The kids wouldn't remember. So I show them. I'm like, I'm picking up PS5, and like you would have thought
They're like,
I said something crazy in there. Like everyone looked. Yeah. Everyone turned around and looked like, what? And then the kid's like, we don't have any PS5. And I'm like, oh no, you do. And I showed them my phone. Dude, they took me to like the back with like security, gave me like a security escort out. And I'm like, what's
great.
in the back? What is in this thing?
that's gold.
You know?
That's
What's in
PlayStation
here?
gold.
Like, what's happening when I open this box when I get home?
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen when I open this box? You walking me out of here? Like, what's gonna happen? And I honestly have turned it on like 3 times
Yeah.
since 2020.
Yeah.
I don't even want it.
Well, the thing is, like, what's happening, one of the things that's happening is now, because of all the AI stuff, they need more RAM, they need more GPUs, all that. So it's forced the price of all this stuff up. So that's one of the things that's going on. If you wanted the RAM that I have in my computer, it's up 600% or something right now. It's that wild.
Really?
There's the biggest RAM contributor of consumer goods is just, they stopped all the consumer business. They're going just to AI. Purely, so it's over for video games. That's what everyone believes. But
Okay.
you could just play the things you already have, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, most of the games now it's just an update, right?
I think so. Like I don't really play new stuff, so to me it doesn't even.
Oh, you're a retro guy.
Yeah, like
oh,
I have
so
everything.
you're in a different world.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm starting to put it together. You're in like the
Yeah.
underground video game world.
Oh, the real world. Yeah, yeah. Like the AEW part.
You're in like the AEW of video games.
It's the AEW part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's the same thing going on.
It's the same people.
There's Trump people, and then there's an overwhelming people who hate Trump, and that goes into every single thing that's happening, just like in AEW.
Honestly, like I don't even think I can watch AEW. I have Fubo TV, the worst streaming service in the history of streaming services.
Yeah.
They just took off like NBC. I can't even watch Sunday Night Football anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're gonna have to fix that this weekend with the Patriots. But where were we? Yeah, video game community.
It's the same as wrestling.
Wrestling community. Is it the same as the alien community? Because I hate the alien community.
Yeah, but
Oh, dude,
it's got to be about they've
Dude, the alien community is basically the drug community.
They've ruined
They're
aliens.
fucked up on drugs,
and they've
right?
I don't even know if they are. I think
Oh,
they're just
of course
shut-ins.
they are. I know they are.
I think they're shut-ins.
There was one guy on Rogan the other day. He's talking about time travel. He's like, well, we could time travel, but it can only be back like 6,000 years. It's like, dude,
that's so funny.
what drugs are you using where you can sit? And then Rogan's always like, oh, tell me more.
Yeah, really? We might be future aliens?
Like,
I saw the same clip. I didn't see that.
What? Are you guys fucking like, send this to kids. Do not do drugs.
You know what's messed up too? That guy's like a legit biologist.
Well, yeah, he seemed pretty normal about it. Where
Until
I'm
that
like,
part,
what?
right?
Like what?
But that's also like a dumb thought. Like I heard people say that when I was like 12 years old. That
Time travel?
maybe the aliens are just us from the future. That's a 12-year-old's thought.
All this shit. Like the Disclosure movie. Did you see that?
I have it, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, but it's all the same shit. What's happening too is there's like a competition. Like the UFO guys, like there's some UFO guys, like they weren't in that documentary. Like, no, I had it first.
Corbin.
No, I had it first.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, he doesn't know what he's talking about. No, I'm the one that fucking saw that
Yeah.
fucking ET alien eating the Reese's Pieces off the ground.
They've done the opposite with me though, because I half-ass believed in it, and I don't fucking believe it all anymore. It's because of those people. It's just they're so ridiculous. Maybe it is from the future.
You know what? I mean, look, I think that
I'm over
if
it.
there was anything when it comes to like Disclosure Day and like how it would get out,
Yeah.
the biggest issue is obvious is that like it's a religion issue. Like it's all like
It certainly
theology.
could be, right? Yeah,
like
it certainly
that's the
could
biggest deal because it's like
But you can fix that easy too, though. You're just like,
Well,
well,
you just
the
it
religion,
adds another layer to your belief system, and like
it still fits in, and I think it could.
I don't know. Maybe if you're talking about like the human race, yeah. Like, did aliens create the human race?
It's still a creator type story.
Like, okay. Are you the only thing that I'm willing to even like consider under that idea, under that premise, is that there are aliens already here in human. They can make themselves look like humans, like shapeshifters or whatever you would.
I mean,
right?
I would, if you have that kind of technology.
Like, what have I said? Like, I could be an alien. Sometimes I feel like an extraterrestrial. I don't belong here with you people, with you animals. I just don't.
I don't poo-poo that idea, though, because it's just like, if they had that kind of technology, the whole reason I don't believe in it as much as I used to believe in it, I just liked it because it was kind of a fun thing to believe in also. I don't know if I ever really believed in it. But if the government's telling you it, it's probably a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if they're telling you what, that's a discredit for me. Like, it's like, I don't believe it. It's just, these are just Chinese drones or your drones.
No, that's probably like, exactly what they are.
Like, I
that's it.
I want to believe, but I don't.
Or ours, and we're not. We can't afford to be just out there talking
and
about it in
would
public.
They? Yeah, why would they? Yeah,
yeah. It's like the people that want like the FBI to come out and like give us updates. It's like, we're not giving. I don't want updates. Is it something that serious? Don't give updates.
Yeah. And also, like, why do you even like at this point?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Where you're owed an update from the FBI on something that's very serious.
Yeah.
Where they're just throwing updates out.
But
now,
also, like,
the FBI director should also not be doing talk shows with his girlfriend on the internet. That's fucking weird.
100%.
There's a bunch of weirdos.
That type of thing attracts weirdos, though. You have to be a weirdo to want to get involved in that.
Well, one of the guys quit, the guy Bongino.
Yeah, he's going back to his podcast. Yeah. He's like, that was a better world.
Well, I heard him talking about it. I felt for the guy.
I 100% feel bad.
He's like, I don't get to see my wife. And like, he seems like the type of guy that would commit and go all into it.
Yeah.
Because he loves his country.
You at least try.
But if you want to do that, there's a commitment that goes beyond what you even knew, you know?
And doesn't it feel like you get in there and it's just, you can't do anything. You can't move anything. You can't change anything. That's what it feels like to me from the outside too. So this guy just sits there. He had like an ideal idea where he would go in and he'd actually be able to change stuff. He'd actually be able to make things better. Then you get in there and you're like, nothing fucking changed.
Yeah.
They're working against me.
Yeah, it's like, don't meet your heroes, right?
Yeah.
And he was a big Trump guy.
Yeah.
And, then you get in and you get behind the scenes,
Well, because Trump also like changes what he was all like, hey, let's release this Epstein file. Let's do this. Let's do that. As soon as you get in, he's like, that stuff's stupid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you got tons of pictures of yourself with Epstein.
In my opinion, though, all the ones of him that have come out doesn't look as like the ones that have Bill Clinton that come out. You're like, Bill's a dirty guy, but the Trump's just like, he could be at a ballroom just taking pictures of these people. And I'm not saying he's not in that. I'm saying he probably is in it, but I'm just saying from what's come out, it looks way worse for Clinton, which we already knew, and Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger, which I didn't know at all. The Mick Jagger one's a new one for me.
Yeah. I don't know what to feel about that situation.
But that's another one. It's like aliens. It took so long. I don't really care anymore. I'm like, I already knew. I know it's all fake.
I guess I just don't know what to believe. And it's like, that's, getting back to the original topic on this show, the Jake Paul fight, where a bunch of people are online like, oh, this is fake. This is fake. This isn't real. It's like, you're saying that it's probably the only real thing that's going on right now. The guy broke his jaw. Everything else on the internet is fake. Yeah. Politics, beefs in the sports talk show world, like anything. Yeah. You name it. Aliens, everything's fake.
Yeah.
All this talk around you is fake. And you're telling me that a guy who just got his jaw broken by a heavyweight who put his balls on the line, that's fake?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, he has less teeth today and 2 titanium plates in his mouth.
Yeah.
It's not fake.
Gonna have to have his jaw wired shut for a while.
It's gonna be rough. Help him get down to cruiserweight pretty easy.
So yeah, I mean, you got the alien world, you got the video game world, you got the wrestling world.
I forgot about that guy though. With aliens might be us from the future. That cracked
Which
me
guy
up.
is that?
That's the guy you're talking about. That's what he said. The guy
That's
who was
what
on
he said?
Rogan. Yeah, he said aliens.
I heard him talk about time travel.
He said the aliens might be us.
Oh.
We might be us from the future, and we go back.
I mean, that is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I heard it literally when I was 12 years old. I remember someone saying this. Like, I remember that same stupid thought. It was dumb then. A grown man who has biology degrees saying it.
And then another grown man being like, "Oh yeah, tell me more."
Well, that's Rogan though. That's Rogan's
Yeah,
whole thing.
Rogan wants the alien thing to be true so much that he's willing to believe anybody that comes in there and tell him anything about
Not
it.
even aliens. That's true, but he'll believe anything you say in front of him. You're like, you know what? The sky, different color. I heard.
Well, he also goes to his producer a lot. Like, oh, look this up, and in fairness, they do look up a lot of stuff, which is great, and it's probably the reason. I don't know this for sure, but there was a certain point where I'm sure Spotify was like, yeah, make sure you're doing some fact checking on this show.
Yeah,
right?
well, they have like a sponsor, like an AI sponsor now. That's how they got by that. So there's like, I can't remember what it was, but it's some new AI sponsor that he uses and say, Jamie, run this through our Spotify
really?
AI. Yeah.
Oh, they're using it to make money. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. But yeah, anyways, we got off topic there. The wrestling world and the wrestling community. I don't think we should be showing everybody how
How the sausage is made.
Yeah, I just don't think we should be showing people everything. We can't completely eliminate kayfabe, but we're getting close to it. We're going down that road.
Oh,
We're getting close to it.
When The Undertaker had a podcast, you remember I said this to you? I was like, he's the Undertaker. He's not Mark.
Well, look, I'm not going to... Look, if the guy wants... That's a little different. If he wants to live his life...
Not for him, dude. Not for him. Not for the Undertaker, dude.
If he wants to live his life as Mark Calloway or whatever his fucking name is, he should be able to do that.
Yeah,
right?
Sure, but I don't have to see you anymore.
It's the moments in which you're discussing, like... to me, it won't hurt anybody to let the internet argue with each other as to what happened with the heel turn.
Yeah.
Won't hurt anyone. How does it benefit the business?
From
especially two guys who are so good in the business. How does it benefit the business for you two guys to be talking, Cena and Cody, to be talking about that at all? Never mind like a day after it happened.
And don't you think there's a possibility that they are lying though? And the real reason that this happened was because The Rock couldn't get his body in shape after he did that movie? And that really was supposed
so you're
to be
saying
the finish?
I'm kind of like...
No, I don't know. Maybe. I'm just saying like maybe that was the real finish.
I'm missing the point?
Not exactly, but I'm saying like they had to pivot because The Rock gave them no option. Because it still makes no sense. They know what they're doing with storylines. I don't buy that it changed that much. The Rock was coming back. I just don't believe it. His body got all jacked up.
No, he's not gone. The Rock isn't gone forever. That's why it's like weird to me that he didn't come back at all. But it's weird to me that he hasn't come back at all during this for anything.
I know.
Because he's still involved. Isn't he a part owner of the company?
Yes.
Or something?
He was part of TKO,
Right? A TKO? Yeah. And like, I get it. Travis Scott, maybe that didn't work out. Fine, whatever. Yeah. That was stupid.
But The Rock, we can still let The Rock back in. Yeah. And it would have been beautiful. It would have made the whole thing would have made so much more.
Well, what didn't make any sense in the Cena farewell tour was how I loved the heel turn, and even though it didn't make sense that we never saw The Rock again, like I thought the heel turn still worked.
I agree. We didn't know. We never got why he switched back, which is weird.
We never got. That's the one problem I had with it.
I agree.
Is that there was no explanation for the quick switch back to the fit. Now I knew you were gonna. He was going to turn back to a face at some point anyways. He wasn't going to finish his career as a heel, though that would have been fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But
there should have been a build to turn back.
But there should have been a reason why he turned back way more than what happened. Like, we didn't really get much of a reason other than, like, he just one day woke up and he actually was wrong. Whatever he said. You know? We needed more than that.
And you could have done something like beautiful with that too. You could have like made him go deeper and deeper to the dark side. He has to beat Brock. He has to go even darker. And now you set up make a wish kid at the side. He takes off.
Well, he did make fun of that one kid.
But the kid takes off his Cena thing, hands it to Cena, like how Cena would always give kids that. And now you just see it in his face.
Good. That's
you
good.
You just see it in his face.
That's good.
And that's the turn. That's the whole way we get back.
They should have done that. Yeah.
I know.
I should have done that.
Just a little bit more. It was almost I don't want to say perfect, but it was almost very, very good. But it's just a couple things along the way.
Yeah, no, look, I thought the heel turn was great, but they could have done something like that.
Yeah. That would have.
And that broke him, and then he had to come back to be a baby
because he
face.
sold so many things with his face. When he's standing behind the Rock, his face turned. That's when he became heel.
Mm-hmm.
He ended it with a smile on his face. If you had like a moment where that kid cracks into Cena's dark heart or something, like it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of cool things you could have done.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No.
And instead, they decided to go talk about
Yeah, just tell you everything.
all the behind the scenes,
All their failings.
Which I don't like. And you know what's crazy about it is, because you have all that going on, and then you see how successful the Seth Rollins kayfabe. I mean, he had everybody sold that his knee was hurt, and then he threw the crutches. That was an epic Money in the Bank cash-in. Why was it epic?
Because he played the
he
game.
sold.
Yeah.
Okay?
He had a good year.
He sold.
I was down on
and
him.
it's so unfortunate. I was down a little bit too.
Yeah.
Not
good year though, overall.
But he is great. Like we all agree he's great, right? He is the business. Like he's the character. He's got the entrance. He's got the chant.
He's got everything.
He's got the hair. Yeah. He's got the girl. Like he's got the titles. Like Seth Rollins is sports entertainment, professional wrestling all in one.
At its best. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, well, there's always going to be moments for a guy like that that's been around so long, that's done it all.
Yeah.
He's done it all.
And CM Punk's another guy. I just think sometimes it's hard to find exactly what to do.
Yeah, it gets stale with certain guys. Like, that's not their fault.
No,
That's just...
No. It's just how it goes.
It's running through the motions. Like, those are the motions of the business. If you've been around long enough and you've been as successful as they've been, that's the motion. But Seth Rollins, for everything he's done, for him to then turn a second Money in the Bank cash-in moment to be even more epic than the first one. The first one was epic at WrestleMania in San Francisco at Levi's Stadium. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, he comes down, makes it a triple threat.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was like an immediate win either. It was like, right? It turned into a little bit of a...
I think so. That was the way I remember it.
Either way, he wins the title. It was fantastic.
You know who else was great? Also along the Cena tour, though? Dom. The Dom part.
Dom Mysterio,
He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. He's great. He cheated a new way. He rang the bell. Did you see that?
He rang the bell.
I don't know. I almost stood up. I wanted to clap. Like I loved
it was good. I mean, they're giving Dom credit for that, but like I'm sure. Did somebody tell him to do that? Yeah,
of course. But I mean, like that. I loved it.
I don't look at that and go like, oh, that makes him great. I think what makes Dom Mysterio great is the longevity of his character.
It's so good.
They could have easily been like, this isn't working. Let's get away from it.
Oh yeah.
Because there have been moments where
he made it work though. That's what it was. He's just that guy.
Yeah. That's a great. He was a great part of it. The Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I enjoyed that part.
But there's even some things I see with him. Maybe not him personally, but other people talking about him outside of it, where it's like, all right, you guys, you don't need to break kayfabe.
Yeah.
Like keep that going. You know what I mean? Like I get it. He doesn't really hate his dad.
Yeah.
But we don't have to.
No.
Like if you're gonna go, I'm just like if you're gonna go in on a storyline, go all in like Seth Rollins did with his knee. He had everybody sold. I think did he have his wife sold?
I mean,
maybe
she's
right?
Good too.
Didn't they say he lied to her about it? something like that? And he throws the crutches, and that's it. That's what the business is. But if it's not that, and it's the complete opposite of that, which is what I feel like most of the WWE has turned into, I feel like most of the WWE has turned into the complete opposite of what Seth Rollins did at SummerSlam with the Money in the Bank cash-in. And you tell me which one was better for the business.
Oh, yeah.
It's a no-brainer. That's why it's like, why are you going down this road? You all know, like the Seth Rollins selling the injury to everybody in his life when the cameras are off to get that moment where everyone's like, holy shit. That's what the business thrives off of. That's the only reason the business is what it is today. So the one thing I hope isn't happening is I hope that the TKO guys aren't infiltrating this and going, no, this is what we want and this is what we're going to do. And guys like Triple H have no say in that aspect of it. I hope that's not what's happening.
But it feels a little like
because
that.
then I don't think there's going to be much
There's no
saving
hope, right?
it,
Yeah. There's no
unless
hope.
they get out of the get away from the TKO umbrella.
How could you at this
Well,
point?
Vince
too?
would have to come back. Save the day.
I don't even know if you could at this point, though. You know what I mean?
Vince
Like,
buys
it's
it back.
I don't know. Like I don't think they're letting that go. It's just I think
Well, you got ESPN now, which is big. And I don't buy, somebody put out there that ESPN is like upset. I don't buy that. Why would you be upset?
I read that too, but I didn't really understand the logic behind it.
But that's another reason why. Paul, they're on ESPN. I'm watching SportsCenter, and they're talking about the WWE. So, like, stop breaking kayfabe.
Yeah.
Don't you want people that don't know about WWE to be watching that shit on SportsCenter going, oh.
But
don't you want them guessing?
Yeah, but are we giving normal people too much credit though? Because
yeah, probably, but
and that's who they're going. That's what TKO is going for. That's what ESPN goes for. They're
normal people.
Yeah,
am I normal?
No, we in this sense you're
no, you're not. You're right. I'm not.
No, in this sense you're not though, because you care about the business. You care about it being happening in a certain way. I don't think most people do.
They should. No, I think they do. I mean, people.
I think they're mouth breathers. I think most people that like real bad opinions about stuff. Like it's like if they did the Make-A-Wish story that I just said, there would have been people writing articles of how it was the worst thing you've ever done. Like just by having,
because they buy into it.
Yeah. Like.
But that's what you gotta go. That's
no, I mean
the
opposite. Because the opposite, just like that they believe it's just like you're picking on this Make-A-Wish kid.
Oh,
like it's like from the other side. Like not even that you would even.
They should have done that. That's a really good story.
I was waiting for it the whole time. I was waiting for it the whole time, and I wanted it so bad, but what it is.
I mean, look, Cena tapped, and that's it, and that's all he should have. Actually, here's something. I got to give Gunther some credit. Because Gunther went on a show after.
Yeah,
he did a post show, and he's like, if anybody in the back doesn't like it, they know where to find me.
I agree. And supposedly he had to be. They took him out with security. I don't even know if that's true, but there was people like threatening Gunther. I was like, I love that. I love that.
Well,
he won me over a lot. I forgot about that.
They got to get into like. That's what I hated. They explained it.
Did
they
you
didn't
see him
have
on
to
Raw?
explain. They didn't have to talk about the decision making of why Cena tapped out and what the decision.
Yeah.
They all talked about that way too much.
Yeah.
It's like, stop talking about how this was a decision that was made and start talking about how Gunther made him tap.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
That's it.
I do agree with that.
That's it. Gunther made him tap. And then afterwards he did an interview and he said, people didn't like the way it went down. Well, they know where to find me.
Yeah.
And it was almost like, oh, wow, there's people in the back that maybe don't like it. And Gunther's like, yeah, I'll.
It made me like Gunther a lot.
Come talk to me about it.
I've half-assed been on the fence with Gunther, if I'm being honest. But everything he's done post-Cena, I'm 100% in.
Well, look,
what he did Monday night with Cena, he just basically called him a bitch. It was great. I loved it.
He tapped out like a little bitch.
Yeah, I loved
And
Gunther,
then he kept going back.
I'm like, now I'm in.
Yeah, well, they got to ride that now.
Yeah.
They got to ride that wave. But they knew they were going to ride that wave when they made that decision in the first place.
They had, of course.
Right?
Yeah. That's the only decision you make at that point.
And so, I think the way it all went down was great. Outside of how everyone was talking about the decision making after, I hated that part of it. But in the moment and that night, even though I was wrong and I thought something was going to happen, I actually think they nailed it. Because, I started to think, well, if they did this at WrestleMania is such a big event that it could never just be about John Cena. It has to be about everything else, too.
Yeah.
And at least on this night, they had the ability to make it all about John Cena at the end.
Specifically if it's with Gunther.
So,
if you did
I was wrong.
If you did have The Rock, though, I still think you could have done that.
Don't get me wrong. They could have definitely had The Rock, and they could have done it, and it would have been great. But I understand, now that I saw it, I understand.
I agree.
The mindset of why they did what they did and how they ended it.
Yeah.
And, now John Cena's done. And Who's the next guy? I mean, Cody's obviously the guy. Roman's the guy. They got Brock involved.
Well, that's one.
Who's going to retire Brock Lesnar? You know who's going to retire Brock
Roman.
Lesnar.
It has to be Roman.
You know who's going to retire Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, who? Set you up. Who?
The BFD Parker Boo Dro is going to retire Brock Lesnar. Not next year's WrestleMania, the WrestleMania after, in Brock Lesnar's backyard in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Viking country.
Is that where it is? Did they announce that?
I think that's where it's going to be.
Okay, yeah.
And
You
Parker
never know.
Boudreaux is going to retire Brock Lesnar. Hey. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Just letting you know.
Do you know one thing I didn't like, though, about this year? Roman Reigns. I feel like they pushed him to the back.
Oh, no, he needed time off.
Maybe if that's what it was,
100%.
I feel differently.
He went on an epic, Paul, he was on an epic multi-year run
I
of one of the
agree.
greatest storylines that put him in the GOAT conversation.
I completely agree. But and if that's what it is, then I'm
It's 100%
all for
what
it.
it is.
But
It's 100% what it is.
I feel like you still
I
could
don't know Roman Reigns
You could have
personally,
kept him strong, though.
but
I feel like you
100%.
should have kept him strong in there. Like you somehow just, I don't even know. I don't really have a
Well, no,
thought
you know what they did? No, you know what they did? They shouldn't have had him at all.
at all. See, that's
They did kind of bring him in and half-ass
that's
it.
what I feel like. It's just like it didn't make him. 'Cause he was like the top of the top, the top of the
Yeah,
top.
I mean, he still is, right? Yeah, Cody.
But you got to always show
Roman,
him like that.
Seth,
He's number one,
Brock.
in my opinion.
Punk. Who am I missing? Missing someone, I'm sure.
Gunther.
Gunther, yeah, Gunther. Yeah, I mean, Brock Lesnar is back. They're doing the Austin Theory thing. I think that's. I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't care at all.
No,
Yeah.
the Masked
Doesn't
Man.
do
I mean,
anything for me.
I honestly thought it was gonna be like L.A. Knight.
That would have been better. I kind of would have liked that better.
I would have liked that too.
Yeah.
L.A. Knight deserves to be.
I think they're
there.
in a weird place. I know
with
like
the
they're
top
restarting now, but they're in. I think wrestling's in a little bit of a weird place right
Well,
now.
gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly.
I just fucking told you why. I just fucking told everybody why. Because everybody's talking about the decision making behind the scenes. Cut this shit. We get it.
No, but give us what we want. We want CM Punk this year. We want Seth Rollins this year.
Well, no, here's what I want. I want the CM Punk that we saw last week where he cut that promo
Yeah.
on Braun Breaker.
I want the
where he
CM
ripped him a
Punk.
new asshole. Like, that's
Yeah.
the CM Punk we want.
I don't want the
because the Punk that's
happy-go-lucky
been out
one.
there recently before that has been a little like
Yeah.
PG Punk.
I agree.
We want CM Punk.
We get it. You've done your reputation thing from AEW. We love you again. Now let's go. Let's give us the pipe bomb. Go back, dude.
But look, how much time does Punk have left?
Well, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
Well, who else is retiring this year? Didn't they announce someone else? What the hell?
Who's retiring this year? Chris Jericho? Is Jericho going to come back and retire? Jericho's going to come back.
Who else? Someone else.
Somebody's retiring. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ Styles. They announced AJ Styles.
AJ Styles,
That's what
yeah.
it is. That's what it is.
Well, unfortunately for AJ Styles, I love him. I'm one of his biggest fans. But I think that AJ Styles is definitely known more for everything else outside of WWE.
Yeah. I mean, that was like the height of
Unfortunately.
him.
Like, I'm not, that's,
Yeah.
I think that's just a fact. I think he would even tell you that.
But still, his run in WWE was pretty great, though, too. You're completely right, though.
It was great. I think it was great to the hardcore fan. I think AJ Styles' WWE career was, not to sound corny, but phenomenal to the hardcore wrestling fan who saw him in Bullet Club.
Yeah, because I only really saw
knew him
in
when he was
WWE.
younger and like TNA.
Yeah.
And like that was
So many great
kind of a
matches.
shocking Royal Rumble entrance to see him come out. And then, the matches he had with Cena, with Brock Lesnar.
The Brock Lesnar one specifically.
Yeah, I mean, it was great to the hardcore fan. I don't know how much. I honestly don't know how much he resonates with like the average.
Yeah. And I think you're
and
right
I don't
to
know
say
why that is. Maybe it's just because longevity, I don't know. I mean, he's got the merch, he's got the colors. You know, he's an undersized guy, so he's got that underdog that everybody likes, everybody loves.
Great moveset.
He's really like the total package in there. He's got the entrance music, even though they changed that for a little bit, which made no sense.
Yeah.
Remember that? They had that little run with him where
I guess like at moments he hasn't been great on the mic.
I mean, he had moments with Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Right? Not many guys get that.
Yeah.
When you get the moment with Vince, like the feud with Vince, that's when you know.
I forgot about that.
Like you're a dog, right? That's when you know. So yeah, I think it's been great. I just don't know what
their plan is for
no, I don't know what the average WWE fan.
And it doesn't feel like they're going to give him
if they're like all in on an AJ Styles retirement tour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't even like the tour worked for Cena, and I think we should stop with the tours.
Well, you should keep it to certain people. Like if Roman, there's certain guys who I could see you have to be upper echelon elite to get it.
Yeah, I don't even think about. I just no more tours, no more retirement
ever
tours.
Again. Yeah, close it for Cena.
Ever again?
No, it's got to be special guys. It can't be everybody. Not even Jericho. It can't even be it has to be really special guys.
Jericho should come back one match. That's it.
You should come back to the Royal Rumble,
right?
Yeah, hit
Rumble,
that Y2J music.
Who's it against? Punk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cody? You could try to lean into the whole AEW thing with those two.
Yeah.
They both were part of the creation of AEW.
I'd say have Gunther rip his head off. Just have him come
Gunther
out.
Squashes him.
Yeah.
That could work. You couldn't have Brock. It wouldn't be Brock.
No.
Roman? I don't see it. There's got to be some other backstory there to make it work with Jericho. I think Cody could work. Because he's that backstory there. But anyways, I think we've
exhausted it.
We've done enough WWE talk. Real quick before we wrap it up, because we've been going for over an hour.
Yeah,
I think.
15.
I got staff members texting me. Where were we? Just to wrap it up. I mean, I know we haven't done much NFL lately, but like two quick things. NFL thought and a Red Sox offseason thought. The Patriots, it's almost been so good, even though obviously they blew the game to the Bills. And I don't know what's going to happen. By the time you listen to this, the game against the Ravens on Sunday Night Football might already have happened. I don't know when we're going to put this out. We're recording it the night before on Saturday night. It's just been so good of a season for the Patriots that like it's like underwhelming. Like I didn't see it coming. But yet we've already seen everything.
And
I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
But there's still something missing. Something's missing. And it ain't fucking Bakesmas. Okay?
I hate that.
I hate it too. What the fuck?
He needs a supermodel. No. What's the last thing?
Look, there's something about this Patriots team.
Well, I think it's like I kind of feel the same way.
I just think I feel something about, you know what it is? Here's what it is. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm going to forget. It's something about the league. The league sucks. Even the quarterbacks that I thought were the best quarterbacks, like now they're talking about retiring. Like Joe Burrow's like, I don't even think I like football anymore. Right? Like I thought CJ Stroud was going to be like an animal. Like he kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You got fucking Phillip Rivers coming in, playing again.
Looking okay.
Did they win? I think they won the first game, right? No, it was because of his kicker, I think. But
still, though.
It's
serviceable.
I mean, he's just coming in as a fat fuck with 11 kids, like just waddling onto the field, like throwing balls. Like
it's kind of great.
What? It's unbelievable. But it just just goes to show you the league sucks. Joe Flacco is like bouncing around still. I mean, teams who did they call? They said they called Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's seeing this stuff. You see what Tom Brady said? Tom.
He's nuts, though.
By the way.
Push away, Tom.
No. Hold on.
Don't come back.
Hold on.
It's too much now.
Don't you dare push Tom away.
I can't.
Okay?
I can't see him suck.
I don't think he'd suck.
You might be
I don't think he'd suck.
You might be right.
Wait a minute. If Phillip Rivers can come back and win an NFL game.
But
looking like he looked.
But I also...
You mean to tell me that Tom Brady couldn't come back
No,
and at least get to the playoffs?
with that logic, I agree. But the whole thing is like it's a different level. Tom Brady's a different level. So it's like for Tom Brady to come back, I can't see a bad Tom Brady. I've never seen a
Who
bad
says he's going to be bad?
Father Time. It's been years
Well,
now.
Father Time might thrive in a league that sucks. When you got kids like Burrow thinking about retiring.
And also, you got a couple years of using performance-enhancing drugs without them testing for you. So Tom's in good shape right now.
Look, Tom said he would. What was? I wish I remembered the exact phrase he used, but whatever phrase he did use, it had me sitting there going, "Huh, well, we're really going to be rooting for Michael Mayer to give a bad batch of cookie dough to Drake because if Tom can come back, I might take that in the playoffs."
I mean, how do you say no, right? How do you say no?
You would
to
say
that?
no. I would probably have to. This is going to sound blasphemous, but I think at this point you got to say no.
It's too many years.
Yeah.
But if it's
and you got something really good.
But if
there was that bad batch of cookie dough that Michael May slipped to Drake by accident,
and Tom Brady,
Tom had to come
he's
back.
He's just knocking on your door. Maybe tax reasons. Tom's gotten tax problems. You got to come back and make some money.
Maybe he put it all in Bitcoin.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I don't know. Is that a good analogy? I'm not paying attention to Bitcoin. Is it? How we doing?
No, but he had a.
How you doing?
He did. He had a crypto scandal. I think he was involved in that.
Oh, he was involved with that weirdo?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That money laundering scheme that basically supplied weapons to Ukraine.
And
Remember
also,
we did a whole show on that?
Yeah.
But we were right on the money.
Oh, 100%.
That was a money laundering scheme.
To the Democratic Party,
not just to the Democratic Party, to the military-industrial complex.
No, but he funded right to the DNC. There was tons and tons of money that ran right through it.
Sure, but that's part of the
it could be.
That's part of the complex. Like, it's right to the DNC, but through...
Yeah, right to some
funneled
USAID.
Through channels that got weapons to Ukraine.
Yeah.
And it comes right back. So it was all a front. And Brady was part of that. He probably didn't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Larry David was. They got a lot of good guys in that one.
They did. They had commercials. They had everything. Yeah. Right? Those are the days. But, look, I just think the league sucks. So, I mean, you get Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs aren't even in it anymore. Like, Mahomes is hurt.
That sucks, too.
Travis Kelce, like, I can't wait for him to retire.
Yeah, see you later.
See ya. Like, I never even want to hear a Taylor Swift song again.
Oh, it's gonna get.
I know you love Taylor Swift.
I do love Taylor Swift, but it's gonna get worse, not better. When he retires, it's gonna get worse.
Why?
Because they're gonna get married. They're gonna have.
Oh no, but Paul, you don't have to listen to it if you don't want to.
You won't be able to escape this.
I'll be able to escape.
You can escape wrestling.
They're bringing that shit to my world. I'm not going to their world.
Yeah, it's gonna be everywhere though. They think they're treating it like it's a royal wedding with those two nuts. You're not going to be able to escape.
Where are they getting married?
I have no idea. Soon, though, I think. Right after he retires.
Yeah, it sounds like he's going to retire soon. And they're going to have the conversation, who's a better tight end, Gronk?
He'll be on TV immediately, though. He's not going away. Like, he loves that shit.
Well, yeah, they do the podcast. Such a unique concept for them to think of at this stage of their life. To create a podcast? Yeah. You know, the people in 2025, they're like, I'm going to start a podcast. Oh, you are?
Especially when you're two of the biggest names. Like that.
Interesting. Where'd you come up with that idea?
Well, you know what the thing is, though? They didn't even come up with the idea. Two people come and say to them, hey, we got this. We can make all this money if you just talk nonsense for 1 hour.
Yeah, we'll buy the mics. Yeah. We'll do this. Yeah, I know some people who do that. And they really should, give someone like me a little FaceTime on their shows because I did invent the very thing that they're now monetizing.
Help them legitimize themselves. Too,
yeah.
So that's why you shouldn't do it. All the phonies will be revealed. That's the truth in that. And it takes enough time, but all the phonies get revealed.
They will. And the cream always rises to the top.
Exactly.
NFL sucks, so I don't know what the Patriots are going to be in the playoffs. They could very well win the Super Bowl, and it could be the most underwhelming Super Bowl win of all time. Because it just could be like,
No, but you gotta.
I don't even, like, what happened?
But you gotta.
How did this happen?
But you got to look at it from like someone else's perspective who's hated New England for 20 years. And now if they sneak in and get in the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, people are they're going to question their entire lives.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm going to be excited
be
about it.
so
I'm going to be
good.
excited about it, but
the Schadenfreude.
there's something missing. Do you not get, does nobody get this? There's just something
no, but it's because
missing.
You didn't
Is
expect
it because
anything.
that, like, I'm just a Tom Brady guy and that's it? That could be it.
No. Maybe, but I think you didn't expect anything, and you're getting. This is happening way sooner than anyone thought it would happen, and it's happening because of what you said. The NFL sucks. That's one of the reasons. It
is definitely one of the reasons.
They're a good team.
They're a good team,
but the NFL sucks.
but there is no question.
Yeah,
The league sucks.
and it always has. If you think about it.
It hasn't always sucked.
The Patriots, you knew what the Patriots before you even knew what their schedule was. You knew what their record was going to be.
No,
almost
like
every
this,
year.
I just think like even like the elite quarterbacks, like there's no consistency there.
That's true.
You know, we used to know
you had
like
Luck.
the top five
Yeah, that's
quarterbacks
true.
are going to be the top five quarterbacks. There's no consistency there.
Yeah,
You know, you got all these young kids, and like
They're
one year they're
popping.
great, the next
Yeah.
year they're not. And I don't know what to think. You know, hopefully May can be the anomaly there, and he can continue to be great because he's been great.
yeah.
But it's been so great that it's catching me a little off guard to the point where I'm looking up, going, "Oh, wait a minute! The playoffs begin in a couple weeks, and the Patriots are like this good. Are they this good? Are they this good? We're gonna find out in the playoffs." And then as we wrap it up here, quick Red Sox thought. I don't even know if I should waste my fucking time on this organization.
I'm done with that too. How can you? They're the only ones not going after any free. Like that. It's over, man.
Well, look, no, here's what I'll say. They got time to do something. They got time to make a trade.
But why
you
would
got
you
all
believe?
these pitching prospects.
Yeah.
I'll trade him. Connolly early, I'll trade him. Like he throws 93, 94, and like his knock is that he can't keep that up a whole game.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's a guy I would sell high. I would keep Peyton Tolley because he's a big dude that pumps it in at 90, 97 to 100. But like, so you could make a trade is my point.
Yeah, but you trust
When
them
they
to do
didn't
it.
sign Alonso, people went batshit crazy. I was a little caught off guard by that because Pete Alonso at 30, 31 years old
Yeah, what?
is not the be-all, end-all of the Boston fucking Red Sox.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Pete Alonso is kind of a weirdo, loser. And it just goes to show you that you want to go play in Baltimore? Go ahead. Have fun. Have fun. Let me know how that goes. Okay? Have fun living in Baltimore.
Good luck.
Good luck. But the guys, I think the guy's kind of a loser. He's a hotto. I wouldn't be surprised if, maybe he's on the juice or something. Kidding, of course. But, I'm sure people still dabble in that stuff.
Yeah, there's probably some new fun thing.
Yeah, there's probably some new thing that doesn't get detected. That's not the juice, but you get it. You get what I'm saying. I say that all in jest. My point is this. Pete Alonso is not somebody I sat there and went, the Red Sox got to give him a huge deal or they're done.
I agree.
He's not
agree.
that guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's not.
But I could see people freaking out because it's just like one thing after another. It's like, can we get anybody? Can we do anything? So I can see like the overreaction where that comes from. I can't understand that. But it is an overreaction.
Oh, complete overreaction.
Yeah.
The question is like, what are they going to do? They're going to get Mate. I think they should make a trade for like someone crazy, like a Fernando Tatis Jr.
No, that's what
You know what I mean? Like they got to do something like that.
Like not blow it up. That's not the right way to
Get
say it.
creative
but
with a trade.
Yeah, exactly. Get crazy a little bit.
Yeah, get a little nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact that they're not going to get
Even
Bregman
just to
back,
pique our interest.
Well, here's the real problem. The real problem becomes exactly what we continue to talk about on this show, going back to the fucking spring last winter, when they signed Alex Bregman and ended up being the reason why they lost Rafael Devers.
Yeah.
And now they're going to lose Bregman. So it's like, how do you sit here? Because you mean to tell me if you didn't sign Bregman, if Bregman last winter was like, you know what? It's a nice deal, but I'm gonna stay in Houston. Right?
Yeah.
And the Red Sox had Devers. Would they have traded Devers? No. Would Devers still be on this team right now?
Much, much, much more likely, right? 98%.
I'm going to say 100% he would be on this team right now. Would they be looking to trade him this winter? No. If somebody said to you, if Bregman never happened and Devers was on the team, and somebody said to you, oh, the Red Sox are entertaining trading Rafael Devers, you'd be like, what? For who? So who are they trading Devers for? You'd be like, that's crazy. Instead, look at what they've done. They essentially traded Devers for Bregman, and they're going to lose Bregman. Even though I get it, they signed Bregman. I get it. Yeah. But that's kind of how it played out. And now you're not going to have either of them. So you got to get a little nuts. Yeah. And it's got to be in the form of a trade. I'm not judging them on the Alonso thing. I think people are just looking to get mad on that one. And then, there's a couple other moves. You're like, oh, why weren't the Red Sox in on that? It's like, Even with Bregman, I'm like, dude, he wants too much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we talked about this. We're like, the Red Sox put themselves in such a bad spot by trading Devers because they lost all leverage. And not only did you lose leverage, but now, like, again, in a vacuum, giving Bregman that type of contract is insane. But because you now have a fan base that's like, what the fuck, guys? You told me that you were going to keep Bregman.
Yeah.
That's why you got rid of Devers.
And that's why you got rid of the woman who swallowed the fly. You've gotten rid of all these people
and
now.
all these guys you got rid of. But now you're not going to go overpay to keep them? Like, they just put themselves in this situation. And but in a vacuum, I don't blame them if they don't give Bregman that deal. I wouldn't either. It's just it's a little different because of the Devers thing. It's a little different. And I don't know as an organization if they can, like, I'm sure they got guys in the front office that are like, we gotta give Bregman what he wants.
Yeah, we
got to give Bregman what he wants. Picard's going to fucking handcuff himself to the seat at Fenway and have a hunger strike. We got to give him what he wants. Do you want Pick to starve to death on the third baseline? No, I don't think you do. You don't. Or maybe you do. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe this was the whole plan, though. Maybe they just wanted to dump everyone and shed all this contract. When they say it's like, is it a bug or a feature? Maybe this is a feature. This is maybe they're not incompetent.
No,
maybe they're evil. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they sold the Penguins, which was always such a weird thing, but I guess they profited off of it, right?
Yeah.
Good business. Anyways, I'm not going to spend any more time on the Red Sox until they do something that's worthy of my time. Hopefully they do. Maybe it's screwball.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's something sneaky like a Tatis Jr. I don't know. I hope they keep Duran. A lot of people saying they won't. I hope they do. We'll see. All right, good stuff. Anything else? We done? I think we covered it all. Until next time, again, I'm working on this project, so it might be a little bit till you see something, but when you do see it, it'll be on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. See ya.